Hi guys, it's Renee Lee and welcome back to another video. I'm here to tell you that you being unkind to yourself isn't funny. It's killing your happiness. I feel like it's 2024. I don't understand what is going on. I thought we all learned that saying things like I'm ugly, I'm stupid, nobody loves me, I don't have any friends, like saying these negative things about ourselves. I thought we all collectively knew that that was not the slay anymore. But for some reason, I'm still hearing people saying things like that about themselves, talking bad about themselves. I need you to hear me when I say this. You cannot hate yourself into healing. You cannot hate yourself into happiness. If you ever talk negatively about yourself, what do you think that's doing to your mind? What do you think that's doing to your subconscious? You clicked on this video for a reason, okay? Either you want to heal or you don't. So I'm gonna need you to make up your mind right now. Red pill, blue pill. Are you going to put effort into feeling happy and not hating yourself? Or are you gonna continue hating yourself? Which one are you gonna do? Because if you're going to choose option B, which is continuing to hate yourself, continuing to say bad things about yourself, continuing to let people walk all over you, go ahead. Click off the video. Bye. I don't want to see you here anymore until you make that decision that you want better. You need to I don't want to see you reading self-help books. I don't want to see you I don't want to see you doing any of that because you're wasting your own time. If you're going to sit there and be miserable, be miserable. If you want to sit there and not change, don't change. That's fine. But if you actively want to take a step into feeling better and being happier and giving yourself the love that you deserve, then you can stay here. Because that's who this channel is for. That's who this video is for. And if you're not ready to be there, bye. Click off. Goodbye. I learned pretty early, I want to say high school, middle school, that talking negatively about yourself is quite literally one of the worst things that you can do. I don't think it blows my mind that people don't know this. You can be joking, you could not be joking, but your subconscious does not know the difference between whether you're telling a joke or not. You can say, oh, I'm ugly, oh, I'm stupid. Your subconscious does not know that. Your subconscious does not know what a joke is. So you're continuing to internalize that. And if you're not joking and you're actually saying that about yourself, I don't know what to tell you, but that is the first step that you need to take to eradicate that kind of vocabulary, that kind of language from how you speak, period. You need to make the decision right now to let it go because you are not getting anywhere. Your affirmations aren't going to work. Your manifestations aren't going to work. The person that you're trying to attract, the happy life that you want, all of that is, you're going to be struggling because if you're trying to manifest a certain life for yourself, if you're trying to bring in good things, if you see this life for yourself that you want, where you're happy and you're fulfilled, the very first step that you need to take is making the decision to love yourself, to be kind to yourself, to at least work on liking yourself. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, loving yourself takes time. It's a journey and it is a commitment. You are with yourself for the rest of your life, so you might as well commit now. You're not going anywhere. You can't like step outside of your body and say, "Ooh, I'm gonna step into someone else's body. I don't like this one." Like, no, you're stuck with you. You are stuck with you for the rest of your life. These negative thoughts, this negative self-view, this negative self-concept, you have programmed your brain to believe these things. This is what you see to be true. This is what you think is truth. It is fact. It is written in stone in your head, but it's not actually true. Do you ever wonder why your friends compliment you or people say nice things about you and it just doesn't click? You're like, what are you talking about? And you think they must be lying. They just gotta be lying. I hate to break it to you, but you're the one that's lying. You're the one that's lying to yourself. Listen, I don't know what happened that caused you to believe these terrible things about yourself. I don't know what person or people have led you to believe these things, but it's not true. It's not. You are the author of your own story. You make that decision. whether you want to be happy. You make that decision whether you want to love yourself, whether you feel beautiful, whether you feel handsome, whether you feel worth something, whether you feel worth loving, whether you feel that you deserve that nice car, that nice house. You decide that. No other person on this planet gets to decide that for you. I know it's hard to believe, but I need you to understand that you're stuck. You're stuck in this mindset that you don't deserve these things or they're not for you. Happiness and love and joy and a good life is for every single person on this planet. It is your birthright, okay? I need you to get that through your head. It is your birthright. You want it for a reason. You clicked on this video for a reason. This video found you for a reason. I cannot stress enough how important the relationship that you have with yourself is. The relationship that you have with yourself is going to reflect everything else in your life. There's no one on this earth that can give you what you need as much as you can give you what you need. If you do not make the decision to do better and be your own best friend right now, then you're going to be searching for something and grasping for something for the rest of your life. This search for what you're looking for, you're trying to find it outside of yourself and you're not going to find it. That relationship, that one person that you think is going to make you feel whole, that you think is going to make you feel worthy, that you think is going to make you feel all the things that you've been seeking, I'm here to tell you that it's probably not. I'm not going to lie to you and say that relationships can't be healing, but the work is with you. It starts with you. I'm going to share a personal experience, okay? There was this person that I met. I had never felt like this for another person before, like in my life. I really started to fall for this person. Long story short, it didn't work out. And I just really found myself like mourning, like literally being like in mourning. And I was like, it's like I would go back and think about the memories and I would think about like the things that I missed and all of that. And you know what I realized? It wasn't so much that I missed him. It was I missed who I was when I was with him. I want you to understand that when you are around people who light you up, you are falling in love with who you are when you're around them, what they bring out in you. And when you feel that love and that care from another person, that love and that care helps you to feel comfortable to love and care for yourself. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that relationships can't be healing. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that being in a relationship, whether it was short-lived or long-lived or whatever, I'm not going to tell you that that can't help you learn the lesson that you need to learn, because everything is a lesson. Everybody comes in your life for a season and a reason, and sometimes they stay, but a lot of times they go. Because as we grow and as we move through life, it is setting us up for our divine path and our divine family and our divine friendships and our divine partner. So all these other experiences, all these other people or whatever that you're hanging on to, understand that you're stunting your own growth and understand when you need to let go. And it's easier said than done. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is. It is so much easier said than done. All of this, every single thing I've said in this video is easier said than done. I'm not here to tell you that it's easy. I'm not here to give you a step-by-step or tips and tricks on how to love yourself. I'm not here to tell you a bunch of load of crap, okay? I wanna stress something. As an avid watcher of self-development videos, podcasts, and a reader of self-development books, but mainly YouTube videos, okay? I have a lot of people that I admire, but I feel like advice videos have come to a point of almost copy and paste. It just seems like they're up here to tell you tips and tricks about how to love yourself, tips and tricks about how to step into your divine feminine energy, tips and tricks about how to detach and how to do this and how to do that. And I'm just here to tell you that this is not the channel for that. I found myself getting kind of frustrated because I felt like every video I clicked on, no matter the creator, it was the same thing, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. And I'm just like, and it's you're hearing the same information over and over again. You're seeking something inside of yourself. You're seeking to change. You're seeking to love yourself. You're seeking all of these things, and everybody's saying the same thing over and over again. And so then you start to believe there's something wrong with me. I'm broken. Why is this advice not working? I feel like a lot of these creators are missing out on exactly what needs to be heard. I feel like TikTok has become a breeding ground for this instant gratification that we all seek. We think that if we follow a healing guru on TikTok, then they're going to teach us how to love ourselves. It's just going to be that easy. And I think that no one anymore really stresses the work, the commitment. People go to couples therapy to fix their relationship because they are committed to loving each other for the rest of their lives. They are committed to the work that you have to put in on a daily basis when you decide to commit to that partner. So what makes you think that you don't need to commit to yourself? Nobody's talking about that. Like, I feel like I don't see enough of that. I don't see enough of the truth and the honesty of this is a relationship, this is a commitment, you have to dedicate yourself to yourself. You have to dedicate your life and your energy and your time to healing. It is not easy, and it is scary, and sometimes it feels like you're feeling around in the dark. But what you have to understand is that each time that you make that commitment to heal something, each time that you make that decision and that step to saying, okay, this is scary, but I'm gonna take the first step. Each step that you take, there's like a lantern that's inside of you, and it starts to glow. And the dark isn't so dark anymore. It's not so scary. It's not so unknown. The starting is the hardest part. Whatever you need, whatever you're trying to work on, whatever you're trying to heal, I'm not gonna say just do it, but like, just do it. Like, do what you have to do. Create that safe space for yourself to heal, to do prayer, to talk to God, to talk to the universe, or whoever you feel is your higher power. To me, it's all the same. But I need you to understand that the next time that you click on a self-help video, I need you to understand what you are doing. This is not for entertainment. This is you making that commitment to putting in the work. You can't watch 10 self-help videos and read 20 self-help books and think you are going to be fixed. That is way too much information for your brain to even consume or handle. You're not even giving yourself a chance or a moment to even process what you've just learned. I'm gonna say this 1,001 times, and honestly, this might just be my mantra for this whole channel, but healing takes time. There is no quick fix. There is no, oh, I can heal this in a few weeks. There's no time frame you can put on it. You have to surrender to it. You have to surrender to the divine timing of your healing. If it's supposed to take you if it's supposed to take you a year and it's supposed to take Sarah over there 4 years, that is fine. This is your life. This is your journey. This is your divine purpose. I had to wake myself up because I realized this cycle that I was perpetuating. I found myself continuously feeling down and like a failure because I wanted to heal these things. I wanted to get to this point of loving myself so deeply, and I wanted to just whatever I wanted to work on, whatever I wanted to heal, these habits that I wanted to build, the bad habits that I wanted to break. I found myself feeling like I couldn't do anything, like I was stuck. I can't, I'm stuck here. I can't build this habit. I can't break this other habit. I can't learn to love myself. I keep trying and I'm failing and all this kind of stuff. And it's just like every time you ask, you pray, you sit at your altar and you pray, and you're asking for guidance and you're asking for God to lead you to your heart. And every time God shows you, you turn the other way because it's hard, because it's scary, because it's uncomfortable, because it's vulnerable. Duh. Like, hello, wake up. It's going to be all those things. It's going to be hard. It's going to be scary. It's going to be vulnerable. But you're not alone. You're not alone. You have a support system. Whether your support system is me, I'll be your support system. I am here. This is a safe space. You are not alone. Okay? Whether your support system is your friends, your family, God, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, whoever, find that space to lean on. And if you truly feel like you don't have anyone, that is all the more reason to be that someone that you need. But I guarantee you, you're not alone. And I guarantee you, there's someone out there, there's a group, a community. Join a community. Do you not know how many communities there are for people who just need connection? If you truly feel like you're alone and you truly feel like you need something, I don't want you to feel like you don't have a safe space or something where you can lean on. Find that community, find that safe space, find those people that you can lean on. Find that outlet. Go do art, go do pottery, go to a book club, go join a sport, go take a dance class. Whatever you can do, do it. Things are free, some things cost money. Whatever you gotta do, whatever you feel like your heart is calling to you to do, go do that. If you feel like you need to read another self-help book, go do that. If you feel like you need to listen to another self-help podcast or whatever, I'm not telling you not to do that. I'm not telling you not to participate in these things. I'm not saying that these things are bad. I need you to understand that when you are doing this, you need to take in this information. You need to sit with it. You need to apply it to your life, not just overly consume and click on the next and click on the next and click on the next, because that is not going to heal you. You doing the work and taking the advice from the videos is what's going to heal you. You making that active decision to choose you, that is what's going to heal you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be in a relationship. I'm not saying that you shouldn't seek love outside of yourself. Love everywhere is beautiful as long as it's love. You know what love is. And if you don't, give me a second. I just hit myself in the head with the book. Okay. All About Love by Bell Hooks. The Power of Love by James Van Praagh. Okay? And so many other books that can teach you what love is, because that's how you're going to get through this. Okay? But you have me, and just know that you're not alone. And I'm happy that you decided to stay, because if you decided to stay, then that means that you decided to take an active step in your healing. And if you're here to the end of this video, then that means that you understand the gravity of what I'm saying. And you understand how truly, deeply important it is for you to love yourself, for you to take that active step in saying, okay, I can no longer talk to myself like this. I can no longer treat myself like this. Please, please be careful with your word. Your thoughts are another thing, but when you speak a certain way about yourself, you begin to believe it. When you begin to believe it, it alters your brain chemistry, and you are stuck in the reality that you are worthless and that you are ugly or you aren't smart or whatever you're feeling. Don't speak to yourself that way. Don't speak to yourself that way in your head. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it to other people. Don't say it to anyone. What I need you to understand is that it's not you. It's an illusion. Wake up. It's not you. It's just some Debbie Downer monster voice in your head that just wants you to be miserable. But you don't have to be miserable. That's not what God intended for you. If you believe in God, if you believe in the universe, like I said, sometimes I'll say the universe, sometimes I'll say God, sometimes I'll say higher power, angels, whatever. Whatever you believe in, take that, whatever I say, and translate it into what you believe in. But God loves you, and God does not want you talking to yourself like that. People in your life do not want you talking to yourself like that. And if people in your life do want you to talk to yourself like that, get rid of them. Cut the cord, cut the ties, walk out of their life. Okay? Tell them to walk out of yours. I need you to understand how important you are, and I love you, and I appreciate you, and I thank you so much for being here. I thank you so much for being here till the end of this video, and I really hope that my message got through. I wish you love and healing, and I will see you guys in the next video.